Unleash the power of knowledge and connect with the heartbeat of the African diaspora. Download our African Diaspora News Channel app now on Google Play and Apple App Store. Stay informed with authentic and diverse perspectives, breaking news, and cultural insights. Immerse yourself in a community that celebrates unity, resilience, and progress. Experience the vibrancy of the diaspora at your fingertips. Don't miss out. Empower your perspective today. Search African Diaspora News Channel and join the conversation.
During the Black Women's Summit outside of Washington, D.C. not too long ago, dozens of Black women met to discuss things like the upcoming election that will take place in November of this year, where President Joe Biden will try to keep his seat, and former President Donald Trump, who seems to be representing the Republicans, will try to regain the White House. Now, some of the things they talked about was the lesser of two evils between Trump or Biden. Now, a lot of the younger women seem like they said, well, I'm not in love with either choice. And a lot of the older sisters says, well, you know, to me, the lesser of two evils is that of Biden. Now, check out this sister named Tamika and what she had to say.
I am hoping that other people understand that he is not perfect, that there is a lot of work that him and his administration need to do. There's a lot of things they need to atone for, but he is the best option for us right now.
So as you saw and heard there, she says, well, you know, he's not perfect, but he's the best option for us. And it's like, is he really the best option for us? How do you come up with that? Now, I know a lot of times we have been told, and not just Black people, but in regards to the Democrats, vote blue no matter who. Well, ask yourself, is that a logical decision or is that an emotional decision? That's made out of emotions. And there's no logic with that. But if you want to go for the lesser of two evils, you're going to have to do some logic, right? Who is actually the lesser of two evils? When you think about Trump, what has he done to hurt Black people the most? Now, some people will say, well, the Central Park Five, of course, you guys know the story where he took out the ad in the newspaper calling for the death penalty of 5 Black and brown boys that were accused of doing something to a white woman in Central Park in 1989. Very horrible person for doing that. Also, somebody will say, well, Trump and his father wouldn't rent apartments to Black people. Yeah, very horrible for that. But if you think about Biden, who has been in Washington for over 50 years as a senator, vice president, and now president, he has actually wrote legislation that hurts Black people. He made the crack and cocaine and powder cocaine crime bills that made the difference between the both, saying that crack was worse than powder cocaine. Of course, you know, his folks was the one that was predominantly doing the powder cocaine, even though they did some crack too. But nevertheless, they got a slap on the wrist and Black people got prison. Okay. And also the 1994 crime bill, that of President Bill Clinton. In some regards, Biden was like it didn't go far enough. He also said that about Bush and his crime bills. It didn't go far enough. And Biden has said, I am the author of every major and minor crime bill since 1976. And so he told us flat out, hey, y'all got me to thank for that. So when you think about this argument of the lesser two evils, again, is it Trump or is it Biden? Now, if you didn't say Biden was the worst, then you're just being emotional. You're not a logical person. And I've always said this, and some people are going to get mad. I think that people who are emotional and cannot think, I don't think they need to go to the voting booth and cast a vote, because then you mess up the rotation for the rest of us. The other thing I want to say to Black women before I leave up out of here, don't believe that mess about you being the backbone of the Democratic Party. Well, maybe now that I think about it, you are the backbone of the Democratic Party. The Democratic Party that helps everybody else but Black people, but you're not the backbone of Black people when you're making illogical decisions like that. You're not. They're just telling you that to make you feel good. Get up out your feelings, sister, and get in your mind and actually think about what you are going to be delivering for your people. Are you going to be delivering good results? Or are you going to be delivering more of nothing? Now, I also want to say this, because they say that all that Black women vote the most for the Democrats. Yeah, they do, but not by that much, because Black men were right behind them. But Black men are starting to wake up a little bit more and say, nah, I'm good. I'm going to go explore my other options. And it said that more Black men are going to vote for that of Trump. Y'all do with that what you will. But yeah, if we're thinking about the lesser of two evils, you're actually going to have to think about it. and stop being emotional. So y'all tell me what you think of that. And for more insightful commentary, please subscribe to this channel and my channel, The Demetra Kaye Show, here on YouTube.